Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, welcome to our first. I think we decided on the name, and also live on TikTok. We're live on Twitch right now. I'm over here. This is our very first. An excuse the ghetto rig setup. This is called budget. Last 8 years, no different.
We did the best what we could.
Actually, now looking at it, I already have plans for the next time, so the cameras will be in the middle.
I'm gonna get new cameras.
Yeah.
Once we have money, after we have
upgrades, people. Upgrades.
If you want to see a better podcast,
invest that the gamers having today.
yes, please.
No, guys, no, seriously. This is our first one here. I actually left the planning, the programming, the topics all to my staff. So I'm actually I'm kind of ready to go on this. But welcome to our inaugural episode of GH After Hours, episode 1. But obviously, as the title suggests, After Hours, this is going to be a PG-13 to R, maybe. I'm going to do my best to keep the language down, but if you guys get to know me in real life, I actually do have a very loose filter. Yes?
That's your camera.
That's my camera. I'm also, that's why I'm almost there, too. No. The recording should be like this anyway. It's like watching a broadcast. But no, guys. But if anything, so again, any parents with children watching, I'm just going to say that now. But But at the end of the day, I'm going to be loose with my answers. But at the end of the day, we're always going to keep it respectful. No hate. It's all fun here. Respectful to each other, respectful to every member of the community. If you guys want to join us, for the people watching the post recording, if you want to join us live on TikTok and when we stream on Twitch here, just go ahead and follow our social medias. You can watch it there. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple, I don't know where we're going to be.
We'll be everywhere.
Wherever you're listening.
Everywhere where podcasts are heard.
Wherever you're listening to my voice, please make sure to subscribe to our other channels. But we'll see you there. All right, but...
Disclaimer, we'll post the links later.
But with that said, Emily.
Right.
Let me introduce everyone that's here right now. Me. All right, let's go. Hold
on, Andrew. Let Emily be the hostess.
Okay, yeah. So
let's sit back and enjoy ourselves. We're not used to this.
I know.
All right, I'll let everyone introduce who they are because I'm tired. I just came off. Yeah.
I'm Emily. You can find me at GH_brunch special on TikTok. I got hired here probably 6 months ago. Is it? It feels like I've been here forever though. I was a customer here first. Fell in love with the place. I moved 30 minutes to be closer to the store. Before I was even hired here, I just wanted to be closer. And I fell in love with the people that run this company, and I fell in love with the community that they have built. And I just showed up here one day on their doorstep, like a little lost puppy, and they took me in.
You were actually crying that day.
I was crying. I had just walked out of my job, and Amy was like,
"Oh wait,
no.
you legit were crying on the first day?"
Not on the first day. The day that Amy was like, "You want a job?"
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
She was crying beforehand.
Yeah, I just walked out of my serving job because I was like, "Oh, they're really mean." And I came directly here because this is my home and my safe space.
Just a side note, we don't cause emotional damage at the store.
Not on purpose.
But we do have a lot of people that come in and start crying just because of how happy they are, not because, I guess. Never mind. Topic for another time. Moving on.
Anyways. I'm Emily. I'm going to be kind of getting us all together like a host. Yeah, I'll be your host for today. Right over here, I'll let him introduce himself.
Yeah, I'm Benton.
I don't know. Godfrey. No, all right.
I'm Gilbert.
Sorry.
Gilbert Godfrey,
yeah.
I'm Benton. I'm the newest hire. I've only been here for...
You were like 2 months after me.
2 months.
3 months?
2-3 months. Yeah.
Time is relative.
Yeah, but I've been a long time customer. You can find me on TikTok with the username LeopardVO. You can also check out my podcast, me and my friends do, called Star Wars: The First Resistance. It's a live play Dungeons and Dragons themed around Star Wars. I highly recommend you go check that out.
Did you just plug your own crap into my time skip?
And
Did you model the supreme ruler over me after me?
No. The story is actually taking place 5 years after the Empire was just established, and we're all ragtag.
Oh, so I'm still there running the Senate.
Benton is also our in-house DM.
Yes.
So he runs all of our D&D. Well, doesn't run them, but he participates in our D&D one-shots that we hold last Saturday of every month.
I was thinking about that. Speaking of, you know how you're Palpatine? Yes. I'm a more effective Kylo Ren. You're Luke. I'm Leia.
Oh, you're my bitch.
Get him.
Lovingly. Lovingly.
Get him.
Lovingly.
So I'll let him
did
say
kill
that.
Snoke.
No, I'll let him say that because if he honestly made me mad, not only do I have his wife's phone number, I have his mother's.
Oh, literally?
And his mother loves
So
me.
she literally has access to everything.
Hold on. We started late.
Oh, yeah.
So,
We got to
go
go.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone already knows who you are, so we'll go to Amy next.
I'm Amy. I changed my handle. Oh no.
Amy Alley.
I'm GH_Amy Alley. I used to stream on Twitch as Miss Amy Alley. I just got that back. That may stream again or may not. Maybe charity streams. Andrew is the captain of the ship. I'm the one in the engine room making it all go forward.
I also made the ship, by the way, too.
Yeah. I didn't make the ship. I just make it. I schedule it. I
They've
dock
updated
it.
the ship throughout the
Yeah.
time, but I made the ship.
We made it better.
I'm the one who makes it run
Whoa.
forward.
All right.
All
With
right.
that said, I have no idea what questions or topics you want to
Yeah.
go, but
We'll
You
start.
didn't want to see the little notes.
let's
We'll
go.
start into it.
Let's stop.
We're gonna go around, and you're gonna tell me what got you into anime. What was the thing that started your love for all this?
I was poor.
That's it? That's all we're getting? I'm poor?
No, I should legitimately. It was just because we didn't have cable. The TV we had, I didn't get many Saturday morning cartoons, so my parents would rent videos from the Korean video store. I grew up in the early 90s. 1988 is when I was born. So when I was a kid, all my entertainment came from either PBS or the videos that my parents would rent for me from the video store. And one of the videos that I got was early renditions of Super Sentai and then Dragon Ball.
Nice.
It was in Japanese with Korean subtitles. I understood none of it, but I watched it still. You didn't need to understand to know what was going on. I still watched it, and then I didn't even realize it was anime. It was just, oh, this is fun to watch and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's what later in life when the Ocean dub came out, the over 9,000. But then Funimation and as anime evolved in in the industry. I just got more and more into it because I just loved what it was. I loved the storytelling. I loved everything about it. It just became an integral part of my life, just like many other original weebs. It was there for us in our time of darkness. Gamers had nowhere else to go, nothing to watch, so we watched. Actually, if you think about it, gamers had nothing to do, no groups, nowhere to pivot to, so we pivoted to anime naturally.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I didn't even know what Dungeons and Dragons was until Mash and Movies.
I just realized we kind of have the different, because I just turned 23.
Ah!
I know. This month I just turned 23.
Ah!
I was gonna make when it was my turn to talk. I was gonna let everyone know as the elder millennial here.
The elder millennial.
I'm the elder millennial. I'm
Yep.
the oldest in the store. I got into anime because I was a latchkey kid. I was on that end. I was born in '81, so I was a latchkey kid. And not only was I a latchkey kid, I had to take care of my brother, who is 6 years younger than me. And so in the mornings and in the afternoons, right after school, I had to find a way to occupy him. And we started watching, what is it? What came first, Dragon Ball or Ronin Warriors?
Ronin Warriors came
Ronin
first.
Warriors. That's how I got him home. It would be him and I would walk home. He's actually over here. Him and I would walk home. We'd get home. We'd get a snack and we'd watch Ronin Warriors, and that's how we settled down for the evening. So it was Ronin Warriors. Then it was Sailor Moon, the original Dragon Ball. I have to say, not a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. I love the original Dragon Ball because I like when something starts and then stops relatively soon after that. I like the completed. That's why I like dramas so much, except for when they go on for 100 plus episodes. Anyway, but that really became Sailor Moon. Evolved my love of cartooning. So it was Disney first, then Sailor Moon, and then eventually I went to school to be an animator because I just loved it so much. That's where I watched Naruto in the original Japanese subtitled. Not subtitled legally, subtitled illegally when we download it.
Yeah, you kids don't understand. Our love for anime trumps yours, no cap.
Whoa.
Because, no, you gotta
Whoa.
understand
I
the
will-
leaps and lengths we had to go to get our anime. We risked jail time, and I'm not joking about that. We copyrighted crap the hell out of it just to watch anime.
You have no idea the restrictions that you have on your college computers were because of us. Because at this point, I had to get around firewalls. I had to learn how to. Oh no, it was
behind the scenes
LimeWire
hacking
was
in.
basic bitch hacking. Like we went like deep.
I love it.
Like you had people on their own dime importing it and subbing it on their own just so people can watch it, and we were sharing it on our computers. Now you guys just go Crunchyroll.com.
Listen,
Just really watch it.
VPNs.
I will give it to you because this is gonna be, I'm outing myself here. I've never seen Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z.
What?
The most
It's
I've done
okay.
is had actually Amy's brother walk me through the Wikipedia page so I could figure out what happened, and there are so many different paths.
Oh my god.
I
The
know.
fact that we had to,
I know.
The fact that we had to rely on like a bitch.
I know. So what I had was middle school Netflix. So when I was in middle school, I had Netflix, and I watched.
You had.
I watched.
Andrew, we made it better for them.
I watched.
We made it easier.
My very first anime was Fruits Basket. That was the very first anime I ever watched, and it made me fall in love with anime. And I just remember just sobbing, and like I didn't tell my dad or anything because like my dad was like a football person, and like so I was just like, though he wouldn't have been like, no, you can't watch this. He was great, but I was like, yeah, like this is so good. So I'd sit there in bed and I'd watch Fruits Basket. And then that transferred into Ouran High School House Club.
Yes, it did.
Which transferred me into the Kiss Anime is where I went to next because Netflix.
Don't talk about the specific sites.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh.
That's
I went to a Kiss website. That sounds weird. I went to a website. I went to a website that is no longer available. I don't think. And I watched Kami-sama Kiss, and then I watched Tokyo Mew Mew after that. So then it just kept spiraling.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of took a break from anime for a while until I got into a relationship in Twitch. They were like super nerd and were like, it's okay to like this stuff. And this is in my college years now, where he was like, yeah, like just watch what you want to watch. It's okay to be super dorky and nerdy. And I was like, oh my god, you're right. So I just, within the last 2 years, watched Naruto for the first time. And I have never been more emotionally damaged by an anime. And that's saying a lot because I've seen Angel Beats. But that's how I got into it. I don't know Benton's story.
My story, criminy. So I'm a late millennial. I was born in the early 90s, 92. So how I got exposed to anime was right after school, Toonami. And I watched Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. Oh gosh, what was that anime about the guy that had the big red ship that had like a woman in a tube that was like an AI?
I don't know. I didn't have Tsunami. I didn't have cable growing up.
Oh god, Tenchi Muyo.
That's it. Yes, and I also watched.
I'm good at this.
Yeah, and I also
I was relied on the
and
pieces.
the anime that got me into mech. This is the thing. It wasn't Gundam.
Oh, you're done.
Was-
No,
Hold on,
that's
hold
not-
on,
no.
hold on.
There's no right answer if it's not Gundam.
Hold on, it was Big O.
Oh, Outlaw Star.
I accept that answer.
Okay, thank you.
I accept the big
Cast
O
in the
answer.
name of God, ye not guilty. I mean, like that stuff was really cool, but I kind of fell out of anime after that period because I only, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people with this one, I only watch dubs.
Oof.
I only watch dubs.
That depends.
And the reasoning why, and this is when people like when I say that, immediately people come for my throat.
I'll give you the ultimate defense on this. At watching anime, it's like eating Korean barbecue. Whether you eat it with your fork, chopstick, or your hands, it doesn't matter. We're all enjoying Korean barbecue. So if he only wants to eat it with the fork in front of my presence, I may be irritated, but I'm not going to hate him for it. You know?
And here's the other thing: I have a reading disability.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There's that.
The Trumps.
Yeah.
Learn Japanese then!
Oh yes, that'll make it easier. But yeah, so I have a bit of a reading disability, which it doesn't stop me from reading things. I love to read,
I mean,
but it takes me a while.
How the heck do you DM then?
It's a nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare, and
It's nothing but reading.
Yep, you're absolutely right. It's nothing but reading. I give myself headaches constantly.
I just realized something. That's why you're so forgetful, and everything else is because you remember the DM stuff.
Oh, you can't enforce Trello on him.
Actually,
I
she
do
will.
know Trello.
I can and will.
Sorry,
All
that's our
little
task management
words,
software
yeah.
system, so that's something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
But let's go on to the next topic.
Okay.
We gotta
This
keep
is
it moving.
kind of a
Wait, what's up?
I will say, Mr. Rogers says, but this man is not even barbecuing the meat. With regards to your analogy.
So I'm going to point out that there are good voice actors in both languages, and there are some things that I love to listen to in English that are dubbed. There was Lena Inverse. I will only listen to that dubbed into the American because I thought the voice was just so well done and so good. I will never listen to Naruto in.
To be honest,
That's fair.
just settle this. It's the easiest thing to settle. It's however you start watching it.
Yeah.
The voice is already embedded in your head.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. Like,
Very true.
ultimately, you can be like, I don't like reading. I can't read.
You're also
Or-
already there.
You're
Like,
already there. As soon as you hear the voices, that's literally like you're hearing your mom's voice the first time. It's imprinted into your head.
Or it could
What?
be like, I'm working for GH, so I have to listen to it in English.
Yeah.
What?
There was
Because I'm watching anime at the same time as I'm
Yeah.
doing paperwork.
Yeah.
Watching anime while doing the dishes and stuff like that.
But next topic.
this kind of goes into maybe it is your first anime that you've watched or what got you anime, but what is your comfort anime? The anime that you're like, I don't care how many times I have watched this, I am turning this on right now. I just need something.
I have two.
Go for it.
And you know it.
The Devil's a Part-Time.
Devil's a part-timer.
That's a great one.
And
But you haven't seen the third season. Strange.
the second season.
Second season, sorry.
Jesus.
Again, I reiterate, I work 100+ hours a week, and I have a wife and kids. I don't have time to watch.
Can't watch it on the plane, I guess.
I have no internet!
No. You watched. What did you
Sounds
watch
like a
on the
skill
plane?
issue.
Huh?
What did you watch on the plane? Though you were watching something.
I was trying to sleep.
No. When the way
Shame.
down, you were watching
Shame.
that
Ding,
drama.
ding.
I was watching
Shame.
K-drama.
Oh.
So that's the thing that happens with anime. It's a slippery slope. First it's Japanese
Yeah.
animation, then it's Japanese drama,
By the
then
way,
it's
I was watching
K-drama.
Reborn Rich with Song Joong-gi. Really good.
So what's your second then?
No, second is, again, how many people are on chat right now?
54.
54 of you. You can hate me or not. Sword Art Online.
Really?
I have memorized the first season.
Really?
No, you gotta keep this in mind. I've watched both of these animes so much, and the
Stop banging on the microphone.
sorry, the reason for the two is because in the first 5-6 years of the business, Amy knows this, I worked overnight a lot. Did a lot of overnight projects to renovate and move the business and store around. So I determined the amount of hours I needed based on those two anime, because one was 13 episodes and one was 24. So I would just put it in the background, and I just memorized it. So, I listened to them both dubbed because that's what I listened to. So yeah, no, Sword Art Online, and I do like this story.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I respect your opinion.
But Devil's a part-timer. They're my.
It is a
just
good
my.
one.
It's just my go-to. It's like it's not serious. Like sometimes you just like.
It is comforting.
Like when people watch it, I didn't like it. It's not like it wasn't. It's not meant to be a serious story.
Yeah. Some things are just meant to be there.
It's meant to be dumb fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, what?
All Father 9. Thanks for the game controller.
Thank you all. All Father's a longtime follower. So.
Miss Amy Alley.
My favorite. So this is hard. Sailor Moon will always live in my heart as the ultimate. This is how I'm gonna act, because I feel like that really. Man, Serena may have been so dumb, or Usagi may have been so dumb, but she was always so right. So that's what I look up to is just gonna do what I need to do and do what I want to do. But Naruto was just something that in my college years, that was the anime that really stuck with me. That was the I remember sobbing in so many arcs there.
No. She asked your comfort.
I'm getting there.
If we're
getting there.
If we're doing it all the time, I would have done the same thing.
So this is where Andrew's going to yell at me.
Why would I yell at you?
Because I stopped watching anime for a long time.
You and me both. It's been like 8 years for me.
So the what has gotten me back into anime. I don't know if I can say it's my comfort anime, but it is the anime I watched this year. 2 of them. Oh my god, the name of it. I made you and your wife watch it.
My Dress Up Darling.
My Dress Up Darling. It actually combined my love of sewing and my love of, like, I love cosplay. I don't cosplay, but I love the sewing aspect of it. And it was a nice slice of life. So, My Dress Up Darling, and then The Ascension of the Bookworm.
How did she do the hand?
The cone thing?
Like,
the hand signs from Naruto?
No, from My Dress Up Darling. The
Chainsaw
girl.
Man?
No, the girl.
Okay.
She does a thing with her hands to make the heart sign.
Oh.
No,
It's a weird. You use the.
It's
you use,
I don't
the
know.
ring finger?
I don't know. By the way, I am gonna make it. I'm gonna make this video. That video.
Like
thing.
the cone?
Yeah.
But yeah, My Dress Up Darling really got me back into it. Ascension of the Bookworm. Those 2 I started watching them again.
I've seen the TikTok clips. That looks fun.
you wouldn't like it.
So, honestly, I my prime time of watching anime was in high school. And then after I left high school, and I exposed myself more to the anime community and stuff like that.
Whoa, hey. Come on.
Zynga.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come on. I'm trying to keep this.
Yeah, trying to keep
Rated R.
I'm sorry.
Showing your toesies earlier, calling him out.
I actually had a really hard time keeping up with everybody else because everybody else was watching subs.
Yeah.
And I had to wait for when the dubs came out, or else I'd give myself headaches trying to keep up with everybody else.
Why don't you read the manga?
Huh?
He has a reading disability. Andrew! It's like asking a blind man why he didn't look at the schedule. Jesus!
You just do what Kevin did. He watched One Piece in 2020.
Yeah, why didn't you just read it?
Yeah.
Nerd.
However, I will say this right now. So
Jesus Christ!
It was hard for me to keep up with the anime community, so I kind of fell out of it. However, upon working here and trying to get more
assimilate.
Well, not assimilate, but like connect with the more the customer base. I sat down and I watched the subbed version of Spy Family.
Spy Family. Oh my god.
Yeah. Spy Family right now is my obsession.
That is comforting.
I love that. It's a great show. It's a lot of fun.
There's so much love and violence.
Yeah, exactly. The perfect blend of those.
The show
two
feels
things.
like eating like spicy soup. Like that's what it feels like. It's a personification of that.
And then all my friends are like, "You gotta watch Chainsaw Man," and I'm like, "I know my limits."
You have to. It's so good.
Not anime, but I feel like you would love the Dragon Prince.
Oh, I love Dragon Prince.
Over the art style
I've been watching Dragon Prince from the beginning. I vouch for Dragon Prince.
Okay. My comfort anime is like, it's probably like the one I go back to every time, regardless, is Ouran High School Host Club. Like,
that is a good feel.
That is the one where I'm just like, oh my god, she's scared of thunder, and he covered her in a cloth.
Did I tell you that the author of Ouran High School Host Club originally wanted Haruhi to end up with Momo?
No.
Really?
Really?
Oh, that ruins the story for me.
That's weird.
She based him off of her husband.
Literally anybody but I'd be fine with.
Or Mori.
Mori? Oh, Mori.
The tall one.
Oh.
Not Momo, I'm sorry, Mori Senpai.
Mori Senpai.
Yeah, the Mori, the tall
Honey
one.
Senpai. I could be okay with that. I wouldn't be upset. But that's one of the ones where I'm just like, it's just, does something.
Oh my god.
That's one I actually have a hard time going back to.
I can incorporate.
What?
Yeah. I think it's because I can't watch the English dub of that one anymore.
That's fair.
You gotta watch the Japanese version. You can't? Damn it!
Make fun of his reading disability again, Andrew. Jesus.
Is there any visual things like?
See, here's the thing. It's not that my reading disability stops me from being able to read. I can read. I just can't read as effectively as everybody else.
It's like Darius.
Wait. So, what if I presented the subtitles first, that you read it, and then the scene? The episode will be like an hour
pause
long.
Pause the episode. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem. That's the problem with doing is that it takes so long for me to do it that way. I had to pause the show to read the subtitles and then continue.
You know what you
watching.
could do? You could read it for him.
Yeah.
You could just dub it for
We'll
him.
just have
Yeah, dub
Andrew
real
stand
time for me.
behind. You can practice your girl voice that way.
You'd be
You're
like,
like,
it's like, Haruto, I still do. Haruhi, I love you.
just whispers it.
You know, I didn't think I'd be into this, but this is actually really good.
You know, so then we also have, this kind of leads into like, so that's your comfort, that's one you consider at least somewhat good. What would you consider like the most god-awful anime you've seen? Like one that you're like, I can't even get past episode 1, this is terrible.
Baki?
Baki?
I can't, the art style, I cannot get into it. Colin just binged that, and I would literally just leave the room because it
Style
was
is
just...
weird.
Art style is really big for me. I wanted
It
to
is.
be an animator.
So then,
It's not bad,
have you
it's just-
seen
it's
Soul
definitely
Eater?
different.
Because that's definitely an anime that some people have been like,
Soul Eater.
it's the precursor to Fire Force, or at least they're in the same world.
I've not seen
Are
it.
they? I didn't know they were in the same
Yeah.
world.
Afterwards.
That's why the moon and the sun look
Oh.
I have not
I thought
really.
Fire Force happened before.
I've only come across
it's the
one
same
anime like that.
world. It's not. I don't
What anime did you not like, Andrew?
What's one anime that you just can't get
like you
behind?
just couldn't turn it back on. Like, you
Well,
were
it's
just-
more of, again, for me, I don't have a lot of time. So I can't be waiting a whole entire goddamn season for it to become amazing.
I know what it is.
JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Honestly, I thought he was going to say Attack on Titan.
I actually
Wait, think about this again. I barely maybe have one episode I can watch per day. Maybe.
You don't.
So when I only have the first 2 or 3 episodes of an anime to judge it off of,
That's valid.
that was a hella weird ass anime. The entire time I'm like,
Fair.
what is going on?
I
That's
can't get
fair.
past episode 1.
Father! It's just like you had dishonored me, Dio. And like what? Like I get the references; they're cool. I love the games, but like the beginning, I'm just like, what the? What
You
the
thought
fuck?
it was JoJo kissing.
I don't care about.
It was I, Dio.
I don't care. Like, how dare you steal my woman? It's like, I don't care about this kid. I'm just like,
This kid.
He's a kid.
Kiwi
like
friend.
I just went like Chainsaw Man, like episode 1.
Yeah, it gets your attention.
I'm just no. It's more like.
Oh.
What the? Like, I'm not spoiling because
It's okay.
so
I mean,
actually,
yeah.
I live streamed me watching it. So people
Yeah.
are like, "Oh, here it comes." I'm like, "What? What? What?" I was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
we're just going there."
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, but yeah, no. Like again, nothing against JoJo. I'm pretty sure it's fantastic as it builds. You know, it's like that. But I just could not get past the first few. And the thing is,
Don't hit that bar.
the community, every time I meet, like, especially at cons, like the JoJo cosplayers, they get immediately offended because I tell them, it's like, I really couldn't get into it, but like, I tell them my premise and they're like, you know what? That's understandable. Everyone at least understands my premise, but that's,
I
yeah.
feel like that's kind of the way people are with One Piece. The people that didn't grow up with it, where they're like,
The animation style.
the animation style, and then the 2 complaints I get most with One Piece is the animation style and the fact that everyone says, get to episode 500. It gets good.
Yeah. Well-
And I'm like, I don't have the time to get to episode 500.
Yeah.
I am making my way through it now, however.
It did come out in a different era too. Keep
Yeah.
in mind the manga, the anime style when it came out in the late '90s. It came out at a different. It came out at a different era and time. Like you're talking like early Pokemon. I just realized too, like Pokemon has gone as long as One Piece.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, but Pokemon finally ended though. Oh
No,
no,
Ash's story finally ended.
I don't
They're gonna-
care.
Okay.
Hold up.
There's still 11 episodes.
Yeah.
With that.
20. I've been following for now 25 years.
Oh, guys, just letting you know, we have our 3rd customer of the day trying to come in.
We're closed on Mondays.
Don't come here. Stay
I
at
love
home.
you guys. Okay, but all right.
Benton, you were going to say
What's the worst
something
anime?
about...
Oh well, I was gonna say in defense of like One Piece.
No, what's the worst anime you've seen?
Oh, worst
That
anime.
too.
Oh, okay. Well, my worst anime. Goodness gracious. So
you have-
I'm just trying to keep. I know we have time. So
I know this one. Like, I'll either have a lot of people that agree with me and a lot of people that disagree with me. The anime that I could not get into and I refuse to give the time of day is Attack on Titan.
I felt like that. I felt like that until Colin started watching it.
Chris, give your 2 sentences.
I got feelings.
I felt like that until Colin started watching it, and I passively watched it. I passively watched it as Colin watched it because it was too wordy. I just wanted them to get to the point.
That's what it is.
But I
It's
did like the story.
Just like Benton's lead up.
He's not a part of this.
I know.
It's not for everyone. The thing is, like,
You gotta get past the first couple episodes.
Everyone says it about every anime.
I shouldn't have to do that.
It's like you gotta get past the first couple episodes, and if you can't get past the first couple episodes, it's not the anime for you because it is like
it's world building.
It's a slow burner,
and it has a lot of build up. But afterwards, it's one of the best paced anime out there.
For everybody who doesn't know, that is the person who is behind the engineering. That's Chris.
Yeah.
We didn't introduce him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Chris is behind the
You're
screens
fine.
right now.
He's behind the
Chris behind
scenes.
screens.
On
We'll have to get a
Top
camera
team.
for him.
So this goes into like the overplayed anime tropes. So things that make anime bad might be that animation style that you just can't get into, the slow burner that happens until episode 500. But what is a trope that you're like, come on, we have seen this a million times, I am tired of seeing it? Or is there none and you're like, keep going, I don't care how many they make that are exactly the same. Like, if we're going to talk about it, realistically, Naruto and Jujutsu Kaisen are roughly the same thing, just different.
they're all
different
shonen are all
filter.
the same. It's just a different, like,
If I may, actually, I would argue that Jujutsu Kaisen is more of this generation's Yu Yu Hakusho than it is Naruto.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm showing my age, I've never seen it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
a good one.
a trope
That,
that.
oh, you know what? Hold on, I want to change my
But
comfort
you're-
anime. Yu Yu Hakusho is the comfort
I haven't seen
anime.
it.
But you're
Oh.
you're asking for a trope that I'm sick and tired of seeing.
Yeah.
That I would like to stop.
Most
seeing.
people would say isekais, but I know that's one of your favorite.
I actually like Isekai.
No, I think
I know
isekais. It's a good. It helps it become more relatable. Because what's good about isekai first episodes is usually like, oh, I can relate to this character, and
then they
it's
get
just
hit by a
like,
I can relate by being
it's just
hit by a
like,
truck.
oh, how would it be? Oh, by the way, yeah, Truck Coon's gonna make it. 2023's goal is to have Truck Coon. I'm not joking. In my Korean drama, I want it to be like, I want to kill the boba, slow motion fly. But no,
And then Boba just appears in a fantasy world with a sword.
Copyright that.
I'm
Write that down.
trying so hard to think of tropes that I.
To be honest, like I don't mean put it this way. It's not that I'm sick of it. Like I actually like anime tropes are there for a reason. Everyone enjoys it in one aspect or
Yeah.
another. Me personally, I don't mean to sound old when I say this. I don't like it's the over sexualization.
That's fair.
Ooh,
To-
yeah.
No, and don't get me wrong. I'm all for the.
There's fan service, and then there's
Yeah.
Then there's
But it's-
there's
Can we get to the show?
ridiculousness.
Yeah, but it's like, but sometimes it's like it's unnecessary, and I get it. It sometimes makes it fun, like
It's-
Food
it
Wars.
panders.
Yeah, like Food
Oh,
Wars.
man.
It's necessary.
that's what it's meant to
Loved
be.
it.
Yeah, but just like, but the thing is, like especially in cosplay, like,
There's a level.
for me,
Sexualizing, what's her face from Demon Slayer? She's
Nezuko?
12. Nezuko. Yeah, she's 12. I don't
yeah,
want
but it's led to that.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just like the characters for who they are. They're always, yeah. I mean, and Nezuko's a perfect example because of the mind of the youth. Because of all the fan service. No, it's just because of all the fan service. They're just like, oh, come on, draw us Nezuko-chan older. Show us adult Nezuko. Show us, and they get adult Nezuko, like, and it's sexy Nezuko, and it's just like,
But is it the youth necessarily?
no,
I
it's
don't get
it's
it.
everyone.
Yeah.
No, I like again. It's just for me. It's like I just want to sometimes just enjoy the show, like the unnecessary like jiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle,
Like
jiggle.
it's a serious anime, and
I'm trying to watch you punch a car, not see your boobs.
Yeah.
There's always the one.
there's
beach
always
episode.
there's always unnecessary portions of that. Even like One Piece, it wasn't until like the most like after episode like I forget it was after the time skip, it was like, hello everybody, and it's just like I didn't need that to. I liked One Piece before all that,
Yeah.
you know, and I get it. It sells and stuff.
It's
but
a give and take.
But sometimes I'm watching a serious moment of anime.
Yeah.
Sometimes and it just breaks it. I'm just like, why is that there? Like, I get like there's certain scenes it makes sense.
Yeah.
And again, it's a trope that like I'm not saying get rid of. Like I understand it, but
Yeah.
there's sometimes it
has a time and place.
Yeah, they just throw it in there to throw it in there, and I'm like One Piece does it right now a lot, where there's a really epic scene with Luffy and Nami in the prison and Whole Cake Island, and Nami's just overly sexualized it. It's a very serious, heartfelt moment in declaration by Luffy,
Yeah.
and then it's like she's pretty much naked, and I'm like, what?
Bobbles.
There's no need for that right now. I mean,
Cut them
even-
off, get rid of them.
No boobs.
Yeah.
No boobs.
No more boobs.
None.
I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to make it like.
you're good.
No, it's a fair statement
is.
to make. Yeah.
Yeah, and piece that I try to show a serious moment in anime that I really love, but then
It's
that's
like,
there.
It's
They're
like showing an anime to your grandmother, and you're like, Grammy, just look
Yeah.
away for a minute.
Don't look at that. Just
It
focus
gets
on this
better.
part.
There is a time and place. Like, I told you and your wife to watch
Dress Up
My Dress Up
Oh yeah,
Darling.
and
Yeah.
she loved it.
In My Dress Up Darling, it is appropriate.
Yeah.
There's an appropriate. It's
There's
about,
a time and a place.
Exactly, and sometimes it's just not the time and place.
Yeah.
You said you had a trope earlier.
It's not a trope. It is more of a genre, I guess.
Okay.
Technically,
Yeah.
harems.
Harem.
I love them when the reverse harem.
I enjoy
Reverse
reverse
harems
are
harems
okay.
as well.
That's a genre, though. It's not a trope.
I did just
I
say,
know.
he
That's why
stated
I was
that.
having a hard time figuring
Um,
out what trope I hate, but
listen.
I knew the concept of one guy, multiple women, and they're all pining for him. I
But when
you
it's
know what? I
reversed-
can't get into that either. However, if we reverse it and it's one
I
girl
can't
with multiple
see,
guys,
Yeah, see, here's the thing.
I'm good.
That makes us hypocrites, however I feel. In this
Oh no! I didn't say it was wrong.
Because
I just
I
said
just-
I can't get into
yeah.
it.
You just said your comfort anime was Ora High School
In
Hospital,
him
which is a
saying
reverse
that,
harem.
I realized I said Kami-sama Kiss, which is a reverse harem, or in High School Host Club, which is a reverse harem,
You
and
know
Fruits
what?
Basket, which is essentially
Okay,
a
wait,
reverse
I've
harem.
got
You know
some
what?
books for you.
Here's
I
the
would
thing.
Oh my
love
god.
to.
Hold on, and
All right,
this-
no.
Okay,
Stop
so you know what?
later.
I think there's actually a good reason because I'm gonna bring up some talking points some friends brought up, which is like the male gaze versus the female gaze.
Right.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Before we do that, did chat agree? Did anyone in chat agree or disagree with
Somebody
me?
in chat said it's not hypocrisy. They're distinctly different dynamics.
Exactly.
exactly.
No. About my take. Did anyone agree
Oh.
to it?
There's a bunch of people talking about
Not his.
different
Not that.
different anime that are over sexualized that they don't like because they're over sexualized.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
most of chat.
Most of
agrees
them are
with you.
agreeing.
To be
I
honest,
don't
like
think
Shall we
anyone
say-
has disagreed.
to
with
be honest,
Yeah.
like Fairy Tale, I would actually put in there.
I
That
like
is a
Fairy
very
Tale.
good one because I can't get past certain scenes because it's
Yeah.
all of a sudden like Lucy's bobbles.
I'm so desensitized.
Bumbling
to it.
everywhere,
I'm so
and I'm
more
like-
focused on the story than.
Well, they literally episode 1. Oh, okay. That's the pacing.
You gotta get. It's a problem for me when I have to get
I just
past
slapped
that to
myself.
get. Yeah, that was a little. I heard
Ow,
that one.
that actually
I
hurt.
would like to take a moment, Andrew. You gotta stop with the extra hand noises just for the audience.
It's a podcast.
Somebody said, yeah,
Put your hands in your
Escanor
pockets.
was over sexualized.
Oh no.
I would, as a
oh no.
as a hypocrite.
He's on my top 10 list.
As a hypocrite, I'd like to take a pause. No, that man
no,
was
no.
perfect the way he
Escanor was perfect man.
So, in both his small form and his larger form, he's perfect.
one of our
Well, your
favorite
boyfriend
followers.
does have the
One of my favorite
mustache.
followers, yes.
One of our favorite followers. It's our favorite followers. Andrew.
Kiwi!
Kiwi Love wants me to spill the book tea. I will spill the book tea later.
What's the book tea?
Wolf,
Reverse harem?
Amy, you and I can have a separate podcast.
The
gotcha.
ladies of GH, episode 1. Go
Reverse
later on.
harems. Episode
So-
1. East
yeah,
and
Oh my
West.
God.
but that's my.
We should
but
bring Julie.
That
Wait,
goes back to the
sorry.
point where like standard harem animes, one guy, beautiful women, they're all pining for him. It's all fan service.
That's
every
Tenchi
single
Moyo.
episode.
You like that one?
Is it no? I don't remember
Wait,
Tenchi.
sorry. The
Is it
perfect.
Tenchi Morio or is it a different one? Because I
Outlaw
can't remember.
Star?
Actually,
That's it. That's the
hold
one.
on.
You were right.
There is a perfect anime that is a double harem on
Okay.
both sides.
Okay.
Ranma 1/2.
I love
If you
Ranma.
haven't seen it, chat. If anyone can, and Chris will
Why?
verify. Ranma 1/2 is
Roses.
both harems combined.
My
It's-
partner
yeah.
loves Ron.
I'm gonna write that one down.
It's a guy that turns into a girl when he gets smacked with cold water.
That's why it's-
And both personas have multiple characters
I love
that love
that.
those characters.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be one that I will have to watch. In that
Shaggy
case.
agrees. And Kiwi says panda.
All
Oh my
father,
God, yeah.
thanks for the dynamic duo.
Yeah.
So
Does
this
that mean-
one might get a little heated.
Uh-oh.
Go for it.
Is Avatar: The Last Airbender an anime?
Oh.
I know the tension has just
No,
rose in the
so,
room.
There's no need to be divisive about it. Everyone can have their own definition
Of what anime
of
is.
what anime is. Because the thing is, anime does not have a definition.
It does.
Oh,
if you Google like what is anime,
Yeah.
it does have a definition, because like if you Google what's a cartoon versus an anime, like you wouldn't unless you will.
Oh.
You won't sit here and be like Courage the Cowardly Dog is an anime.
No, yeah.
So there's a distinct difference. Like you can tell, or on High School Host Club, I'll keep plugging it.
Yeah.
It's different from Life as a Teenage Robot that was on Nickelodeon back when I was in like middle school.
So actually, somebody wrote in the New Type magazine, I was talking about Letter to the Editor years ago when
Stop touching things.
So when Avatar first came out, and to be honest, it's like, yes, there could be a written definition of it, but anime means differently to everyone.
That is correct.
What anime means to me is XYZ, ABC, ABC. But what someone said was this, like, it is and it isn't. It depends on who it is, because Avatar does hit the tropes that we just talked about.
Right.
It does hit many of those tropes here and there. And it was perfectly placed, world building and everything. And at the end of the day, a good anime or good show, you're not thinking, oh, I'm watching an anime right now. No, I'm watching this world unfold. And what does that world mean to me? And at the end of the day, like, everyone has their own, like, anime, like Disney hits everyone on different levels and stuff too. You have the people who are super hardcore and people who are not. People who are like, oh, Pixar's not Disney. You do have people who are like that.
Shaggy says yes and no. He agreed with you. The storyline he feels fits, or they feel fits, but the drawing.
Yeah,
doesn't.
the animation style is very Western, but it's while it may not be your typical anime style, anime's like, the thing is, if you go back to 80s, 90s anime, 70s anime has evolved over time, and one can argue it's still evolving, and so like, me personally, it's an honorary anime.
Yeah,
I like that honorary anime.
It's an honorary anime where it's like, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not saying it is.
Okay.
Like, it's if I had a top 10 anime, like, it would be in it.
Okay.
Or if it would always be in my top list because of what it meant to me.
Yeah.
But that's my list. It's not like, I'm not saying this is the law, but it's like, it's based on you. And if I just come it down to it, like, that questions like that it shouldn't be divisive. It's what makes you happy about it. That's why we love anime in the first place.
It shouldn't be, but it definitely is one of the ones.
If you were to say what's your favorite animation, I find that my answers do differ than what's your favorite anime.
In that case, would it bring Disney into it though? For
yes,
you?
animation would bring Disney.
Animation. That's why it's animation for me. What's your favorite animation? And I break it down like that. If it's what's your favorite animation, it's going to be, okay, well, for Disney in that style, I like this. For Japanese animation, I like this. For the current animation, I like this. I mean, Anastasia is not Disney. Or, I mean, it might be, because I think...
No, they took it up. They bought it. They bought it. So it wasn't them originally, though.
Yeah. But, like, that's one of my favorite all-time animations. Because to me, animation does mean animation, not the anime, which is definitely shortened and become more like Japanese animation. So if I were to base it on that, Avatar is not an anime to me. Mm-hmm. However, it is great animation, and I get a lot of joy making people watch that for the first time.
I'll put it this way. If someone's cosplaying as Avatar, not the Pandora Avatar, but Avatar The Last Airbender Avatar, at an anime show, you shouldn't be offended.
Perfectly fine.
You should not be offended by
absolutely
that.
not.
If I ever see that cabbage guy, first of all, I'm going to yell cabbages. Second of all, I'm going to tip that cart.
I'm going to tip that cart.
Tip that cart.
Consent to the tipping of the cart first, of course.
Of course.
I'll pay them for damages.
No, he knows what he was cosplaying, and he knows where he's at. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. Wait.
You know what
that's
you
the
did.
Perfect argument. If you're a person that sees Cabbage Guy and wants misery on him, you consider Avatar an anime. Period. He's a trope. All right? So, no, if you see him on an anime show and if you accept Cabbage Guy, you accept all of it. There's no half-assing.
If you get isekai'd by Cabbage Guy,
oh my god.
I don't even know what that means.
It's oh no, my cabbages. What? Oh, isekai.
Oh shit.
The cabbage guy gets isekai.
I would like to.
No. You get isekai by the cabbage cart.
But it's
you
Boba Guy.
just get sent to Dragon Prince.
Cabbage Guy turns to Boba Guy.
Dragon Prince.
Oh my god, no, Cabbage Guy, Super Saiyan Anger turns into Boba Guy.
I would love that. Write that down.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Write that down.
What?
Apparently Disney just got their hands on Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, well, this leads. This isn't a part of my question. How do we feel about Disney and anime? Because
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
feel like they ruin a lot of things when they get their hands on it. Star Wars being one of
I will fight
them.
you. I'll fight you.
I feel like it was good, and then they take it, and then they make it
I'll fight you.
Disney.
It's not just them. It's not just them, though. You have a lot of studios, especially the live action ones. You have to put it in the hands of at least a fan of the genre or the show. Otherwise, they won't take care of it.
You could actually argue that, because I did just hear someone make a point. What you just said can be argued for putting Star Wars in was it Kevin
Dave Filoni and
Filoni putting the topic and putting the book into the hands of the fans is what they need to do, so studios leave their hands off of things. I am just regurgitating what I heard someone else say, and I could not agree more. Look what happens when you have someone who is not a fan. Look at The Witcher. Henry Cavill was such a fan, and when those producers, the writers for the show, wanted to change it, he left.
Superman.
Right, put it in the hands of the people who know more, who
mean
put
that
him in the
movie?
nerds.
Yeah, sure.
Put him into our hands so that we can keep the story true. I think they said that's what Disney does so well, for the most part, compared to other places, is they do tend to keep closer to the story.
When
Now,
they take their mitts off of it, I can say it does do better. One of them being, I did truly like the Star Wars animated shorts that they did.
they were good.
Because it wasn't them.
Yeah, Clone Wars, Mandalorian.
Oh, I was talking about the recent ones that just came out.
But he also makes a great
But those
point.
are also-
Yeah,
Someone
but
just shout out
Clone
the,
Wars,
Star Wars
Rebels.
anime.
Huh?
Star Wars animated.
Yeah, the Star Wars anime, Star Wars Visions. Oh my god!
So
Again,
I'll put it this
there-
way, though. So, sorry, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, the success rate that Disney has had with Star Wars, we cannot ignore that.
No.
I mean, we can
No,
heavily
this is-
disagree
But
with
I'll-
those
We
last
can
three
we can
movies.
disagree
But-
about the movies and stuff like that, but we can't say that Disney ruined Star Wars, because that's factually incorrect.
I wouldn't say they ruined it. I don't know if I just said they ruined it earlier.
No, you did it, but a lot of people will go into the comments and,
They
start
will.
screaming that. And, it's just not.
I would
it's
say
not
that
correct.
I preferred it when they weren't.
Stop playing with things. Andrew thinks Disney ruined it.
Boxhead did.
Phoenix Shifter 177. Thanks for subscribing.
Oh, thanks for the subscription! Oh, but what I want to say with Disney is, ultimately, it is a good thing. And the reason is, the more major companies getting behind the distribution and importing of anime, the more the scene and the industry can grow. Competition, you do not want a company like Sony with Crunchyroll to have a monopoly on it, because then they will determine not only what you watch, how you watch it, and what you can have.
I mean,
You need to have competition between multiple brands.
I was gonna say Studio Ghibli is a great example. Nobody would be watching Studio Ghibli movies if
it wasn't for
if
Disney.
there wasn't a Disney push
Yeah.
behind them.
So it was like while you may be weary of Disney, they are another person in the fray to bring competition, to bring more different animes to the United States and the world. So like you can't why you can be like, I don't trust them with Bleach. Well, guess what? They at least brought Bleach over, or they were trying to. You know what a bidding war does? It's more money for the studios. Holy shit! I just made the best argument. You want a bidding war because then the studios that produce the animes get more resources to produce more for you. Like everyone loved Studio Mappa, but there's not. You don't Mappa, or is it Mappa or Mappa? But
I
either
don't know what
way,
you're talking about.
Japan's not filled with those.
Yeah.
The more money that goes back to the country to produce more content, it gets better and better.
Yeah.
So-
Shaggy just made a point. Some of the fan base is the issue, like in Star Wars with Jar Jar hate, and that's actually true. You have
I
to
love
find
Jar Jar.
right, but
Yeah.
we also have to take into consideration that the people who are doing these movies, hopefully, they are fans. But
Yeah.
are they fans that we resonate with? Are they the people that we can talk to and we agree with? Like, I happen to love the last three movies up into a certain part because I love the idea of Kylo Ren. I loved Rey.
Yeah.
Do I like what they did in the movies? No. I am definitely all for morally gray. I want that. I want the cleanup. As I've gotten older, I want to see the cleanup because they've been in war. Won't anybody clean it up?
Yeah.
And that's so it
The
depends on
post-war stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it depends on how the fans are going to take it, and if you have a fan who is developing it, it depends on what they like.
Yeah.
We got really lucky with certain ways that
People
they did things.
people got to understand, like, not everyone can be made happy.
Oh, yeah,
for
absolutely.
You
sure.
can't please everyone.
Absolutely.
I learned that every day I come in and tell them things to do.
Like, yeah, even with this business, you can't get hell bent upon again.
There's always going to be haters.
Yeah, everyone has, again, like even with anime, everyone has their own definition of what good anime is and stuff, and that's fine. Even with our business, like you can hate my business, you can hate our business and company all you want. It's fine. It's not for you then.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all it is.
It's what we go through with the different communities that are here.
That's
we
correct.
love the Smash players. We heard what they were talking about when before things settled from COVID. They wanted more space, so we gave them more space.
Yep.
And now they're still a little unsettled, and they're like, oh, this could be made better. But at this point, there's not really a lot we can do to facilitate that until we move into a larger space.
Yeah.
I hear with them, I'm listening to them, but there's nothing more I can do at this time.
I think that leads into, as long as there is an open discussion always happening, especially between the store and our community, and even the Disney and the corporations that are running our favorite fandoms, as long as there is a discussion and we are able to voice our opinions, that should always be an okay thing.
Not like Hasbro,
Respectfully.
just brushing
Yes.
off any comments.
Oh, Hasbro and Magic. Sorry, guys.
But next topic.
We are actually running to 5. It's 5 now. So I'm going to have us, unfortunately we got started a little bit late, so next time we will be able to start on time.
But
and
I
we'll
thought
have
we were
everything
going
set up.
to... We actually built that in to go later because we
Did
knew
we?
this was
I thought
what
you
we
had to
did.
leave at 5.
No, I have to leave at 5:30.
Oh, in that
I
case.
unfortunately need to leave.
You need to
Oh
leave.
no!
Yeah.
But I need you here for the next one.
I know. I'm sorry.
Wait, what do you got to do?
I have a
He's got a plan.
Christmas. I got a Christmas thing to get to.
Which
Yeah,
means our
like Christmas
engineer
thing.
has to leave too, because he's his ride home.
Oh no! I mean,
All
that's
right.
okay.
We'll
we
continue this next time. It's
Yeah.
okay.
We will continue next time. There's always more.
Yeah.
This was definitely a lot of fun to do.
And our final question, disregarding the ones that we had to skip over, it's just closing comments about what's in store for us for next year. More podcasts, guests that you wanted to bring on.
That's a longer discussion to have.
Where is the business going? Just
No,
give
no,
us
no.
a little.
No,
I
Amy,
can summarize. I
Amy,
can
you go
summarize
ahead
it
and
up.
summarize.
Everything that Andrew wants to do, I'm going to organize and pull it back. So we will get the 10% where he
Yeah.
wants 100.
Yeah. No, the major theme of next year is, up till now, it's been what is gamers heaven? What are we? What's our rules? What's our lifestyle and stuff? And going forward, I want to focus on the community. How is it to live in this community? We're a lifestyle brand, and I want to showcase that lifestyle, that you can be a proud member. Not our community is a part of the greater community. So it's like, how can we be proud members of the community? How to express yourself, be yourself. What are we about? What do we back? What do we stand for? And so it's going to be pushing that lifestyle. So I still will do business videos. You guys will still push the same, what we are, what's up, all that stuff. But it's going to be like, when you're here, how can you express yourself? How silly can you be? How fun can you be? And I'm going to go crazy. I'm going all balls to the walls. I know you're calling. It's okay.
We're closed.
We're closed. But I'm going to embrace the cringe this year for all of you.
Andrew, instead of what is gamers heaven, it's going to be where is gamers heaven.
Why
Where?
is
No,
gamers
no, no.
heaven?
Who is
where
gamers
is
heaven?
No, but where? Where is gamers heaven? As in WEAR, as in wearing the clothes.
Yeah,
Where?
but I still have.
like in the
We're going to
movie.
discuss it, but I still haven't figured out what the exact sentence for that is.
Right.
But it's going to be.
We're figuring out who we are.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and really just embrace it. It's not to be
It takes
fucking-
people years to do this.
Yeah, not to be cheesy about it. It's all of you, and how do we express all of you into
I know
what we are about?
I know exactly how to express Kiwi love. We're just not allowed to say things
Yeah.
like that.
So you're gonna see, it's just like Emily just mentioned.
We're gonna have D&D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot
We're
more.
gonna have anime.
K-dramas and
K-dramas,
J-rock and K-pop.
Mukbangs.
Yeah,
Mukbang,
just
mukbang.
open
Mukbangs.
discussions, friendly debates, doing these podcasts. You're going to see more marketing pushes. We want to create more content with you, even if it's not like skits and stuff. Just highlighting what we do, what it is to be here and be a part of it. Like, you don't need to wait for an annual convention to be able to be with your peers and enjoy this content and stuff. And that's the beauty of why the cosplayers and the other content creators, when they focus just on pure entertainment, that's great. But there's a life outside of that, and really highlight that. These we're all people at the end of the day, and so I really want to do that, and then be able to show you guys a path on how to express it. So between the clothes, the stickers, and different IPs that we will do. And so it's not just about Naruto, Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, My Hero. There's a life around it. Yeah. And that's what we're going to focus on. I'm going to let everyone else fight over this and the other businesses for Magic and esports tournaments and all that stuff. No, the lifestyle around it.
I think it actually can be boiled down to who we has at staff. We've been very focused on Andrew driving all of the communities, and Andrew's very heavily anime oriented. I'm not. I'm more K-drama, I'm more books, I'm more video games. I am definitely more on that side. I am more cosplay than you are.
Oh,
I absolutely am, because I make the cosplay. I don't always wear it, but I sew it.
I make too.
This you make cosplay.
I embody I love all genres. I literally said I prefer watching K-dramas over anime on the airplanes.
No, and ramen No, but we all have our different passions.
We all have our niches here.
I love everything.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's like when people come to the Pokemon case and they look at me and are like, "What cards are good for my son?" And I'm like, "I'm not the one. I got hired for anime, but I will find you somebody who knows it. I will do my darndest."
Unlike what Andrew just said, we're going to be about the community.
Right. Yeah. There's something here for everybody. When people walk through that door, my first thing is, this place is what you want to make of it. Yeah. So you tell me what you like, I will show you where that is, but I will also lead you to things that are outside of your comfort zone that will maybe be something that you would have enjoyed and never known about. Like board games that you would never think to pick up.
Lolita tea parties,
like snacks, food, the best food in here.
I ordered a Lolita wig, by the way, for my Karen character.
It's going to be great.
Perfect.
I told him just to ask me because I have wigs.
That fit me?
Yes, they fit.
Egghead.
Do you wear wigs?
Okay, so do you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? So wigs are actually adjustable, Andrew.
This is another podcast talking about wigs and cosplay. Another thing that we will be bringing to 2023.
Oh, but in order to do that, you have to invest.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We won't be able to do that if we don't.
Final push. Yeah. The way all that's going to happen next year is we need the resources in order to go ahead and build the infrastructure needed for that. The store obviously makes enough to take care of itself, but the branding side, the franchising side, until the new stores open and we establish the other revenue streams, that's where investments are important. This is not a grifting tactic. By the way, I'm going to end on this now. For those that want to call me out on, this is a scam, he's just a grifter. I'm registered with the FNF-SEC. If I don't do what I say I'm going to do with those investments and reinvest it and just take it home, I will go to jail.
This is a scam. I'm pretty sure I'm a real person. Sometimes I'm a potato.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's the ultimate check for me. Where if I just I pocket the money and I buy myself a house and a car, I go to jail, and I have a family to take care of. So no, yeah.
I've also always said we're a community store before retail. Yeah. Like this place has always been, even as a customer coming into this place a year ago, I've always never felt like I'm forced into buying things. Like this is like you're not walking into a Macy's where they're like, here's the latest sale. Like it's about coming in. We make this place affordable as possible. We have a point system so you can get in for free.
I'm the one who makes the advertisements. I actually do that.
Well, that's you. You're fine. But like this place has always been comfortable. It doesn't feel like a capitalist place where you're like, I must buy everything and you must buy everything. It's just come in here, have some fun, sit down, enjoy yourself, and be at home. Like, wear comfy clothes. I've seen people come in robes, onesies, slippers.
I love when they come in robes.
Like, come in and just hang out with us. Like, come in and just enjoy.
Now, keep in mind, you can't always hang out with us.
Well, us as a community. Yeah, us as everyone here. Come here, bring your magic cards.
Yeah. No, Gamers Heaven is not a place, it's a people.
I don't know if that works. It sounds a little weird.
Andrew.
We'll work on it.
We'll work
2023.
He's got the
Exploring
heart.
the people.
Exploring the people.
Oh, he has no
That
dick.
sounds like an OnlyFans.
I know. That's why I had him say it.
Oh, no. I gotta say, 2023. Exploring the people.
Clip it, snip it, and ship it. We're ready.
All the oohs.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
I think that's a good
You're
ending
looking
spot
at
right
the
there.
wrong camera.
Sometimes it's
No, all right. No, none for
All
free.
right, none
This
for
is
free.
where
Stop
the
it.
capitalism
Stop it.
starts. None for
yeah.
free.
Oh, none for free.
OnlyFans only.
Patreon. Come on, stop
Actually,
it.
we have one OnlyFan in this.
What?
Do you guys know about our Only? It's actually my OnlyFan.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we have an OnlyFan.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's about this big. It's black. It goes to conventions. It says Amy's OnlyFan on it, and it's the fan that they take everywhere when they go to the conventions. It's a little tiny fan. It's the GH OnlyFan.
Someone says I need it.
Yeah.
We will start selling branded OnlyFans.
Gamers have an OnlyFans.
It's literally
GH
an
OnlyFans.
No, not plural. Only fan.
Only.
Only
It's one.
fan.
The only
One
fan.
fan.
The
My
only
OnlyFans.
fans, but
The
we're gonna
only
sell a
fan.
lot of them, so it's fans.
It is my OnlyFan.
Only fans.
If you want the fans,
Kiwi
you have to
Social
buy
Takeover.
multiple.
Alright, okay. We have run out of time. So
Yeah.
I'm going to stop us before we keep going, because we will keep going if I don't stop us. I am GH_brunch special on TikTok. You can follow me there. I'm also always in the Phoenixville location. I'm always here, so you can always stop in and say hi. I don't bite, I promise. I'm always here. I will be nice to you. And then this is...
I am Benton, also known as BleppardVO on TikTok. You can find me there on TikTok. Only TikTok. Well, also you can find me on podcasts with Star Wars: The First Resistance. That's my plug.
You're also always here, too.
I'm
so,
also always
yeah.
here too, so come
If you
say
see
hi.
him there, he's
yeah,
always
please,
here.
please
What?
come say hi.
Yeah.
I am GH Amy Alley. I am Andrew's right-hand woman. You may not see me very often because I am usually
Working.
doing work
We
on the
call her
franchise
boss
side.
lady.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, customers do call me boss lady.
Yes.
Girl boss.
Gatekeep.
Yes.
Not-
Nice.
Gatekeep.
And then you have this man here.
Hi.
Sayonara. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Sayonara,
Bye-bye.
Andrew Chan.
Bye-bye.
I get it.
Grubhub.
What?
Wait,
Apparently,
I guess we're
someone
not stopping?
from
Somebody said
Twitch
Grubhub,
sent
apparently.
us
Wait,
Grubhub.
what?
Oh, we got food!
Wait,
Pirate-
did someone
Pirate
actually send us
Monkey
food?
Gamer, I believe.
Wait,
the Grubhub
what?
Wait,
is
take this
here.
with you.
Dunkin' Donuts!
Woohoo! They're open right now? What time is it? It's dark outside.
Yeah,
It's five.
It's
Oh,
sorry.
it's
They're not
5:11.
close to, like 9.
I didn't realize how dark it gets.
All right, we got to sign off first before we go run for
Well,
those
let's
donuts.
go.
So
We have
gotta
to say thank you at least.
yes,
Boston
people.
cream is
That's my favorite! Who knows? Is it Joel or is it
Pirate
Nick?
Monkey Gamer.
But Boston cream is also my favorite. So...
Joel. It's definitely Joel.
Wait, who sent it?
Pirate Monkey Gamer. I don't know if that's Joe's handle on.
Pirate Monkey Gamer.
Joel
thank
knows.
you so.
Joel
Oh,
and Nick both know
there's
I
two.
love
Can I
Boston
have
Cream.
one?
Of course you can. You're my boss. I have to.
I mean, they
say
got them for us, didn't they? You don't have to say it.
Oh
My
my
favorite.
god!
Hand it over.
It is Joel.
Yeah, I love you, Joel. I miss you so much.
You guys are amazing. This is how we're ending the stream.
This
Go
is a
to-
good end.
This is a
Wait,
good end.
no.
Wait, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Everyone
no, I
cheers.
can't.
Yeah, cheers.
Why?
I'll
No.
skip on a donut.
I'll eat it for
What's
you.
wrong with
Just
your
take
donut?
one bite.
No, I can't.
Why not?
You have to. You
You
did
have
10
to.
push-ups.
No, I have a.
You
no.
did 10 push-ups.
No,
You
I.
did 10 push-ups.
I have
probably
to
have
lose
dinner.
69 pounds.
Okay, one
One
bite.
Holy
is still-
Jesus.
69
I have to lose
pounds.
69 pounds by November 1st.
Hey, yo.
Otherwise, Stella Chu will determine my punishment.
Stella, we need to talk.
I am actually losing the weight and getting a six-pack by the end of the year so I can perform at the hottest men of anime at Holiday Matsuri.
Hell yeah.
Everyone loves a dad bod. What do you mean?
Oh no, it's going to be the dad bod.
All right,
The
Andrew,
dad
I'll hold you
bod.
to it. We got to
No.
get up at 5 a.m.
I
every morning
gotta.
again.
So I'm cutting out any unnecessary sugars and carbs. So I
Well,
appreciate it, Joel.
more Boston cream for
More
me.
Boston cream for you. I almost
Well,
made a
Boston
mistake.
cream.
I almost made a mistake.
Uh,
He was so sad. It's
Andrew,
okay.
lifestyle change, not diet.
And dieting is the majority of that.
All right. Anyways, this is a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And see you next year. We will be around before next year.
Yes.
But for a podcast and any other video,
So long.
Group things.
Farewell. Avita say
we're gonna
goodbye.
get copyrighted because of him.
Avita say I do.
Is that copyrighted?
I do.
Probably.
Oh,
The
yeah,
sound of
somebody
music
has
is
to
very
listen.
old. It's
Okay.
no longer
All right.
copyrighted.
Good night, everybody. We all love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, GH.